Alright, so after the mission, a man with the silver coin, we're gonna start the mission, an inspiring merchant,
I'm not one of your people.
which
I'm the
involves
legate
this
of the
native
merchant
here trying
congregation.
to start selling some of his merchandise in
Indeed.
New
I'm
Serene.
in
So
charge of
let's
diplomatic
try to help him
relationships
out.
with other nations.
So you'll be able to help me. My chief sent me to trade some items with your village, but there are these Bod Irony who do not want me to set up shop here.
These what?
Bod Irony, the Ironbacks, the warriors who protect this village. Every time I come, they take my items without giving me anything in exchange. Please, I don't understand how things work here.
Very well. Stay here. I'll try to clear this up.
Allah Redar on Olmenawi. May the earth always be sturdy under your footsteps.
Okay, and like you said, he's having some trouble with the guards here for selling his stuff he brings from his village. So we need to go talk to the quartermaster for the coin guard, and he's gonna explain to us that he needs a patent to be able to sell his merchandise, so he stops getting, what's the word? Hassled?
Hello, Your
Hassled.
Excellency.
Yeah, that one.
What can I do for you?
I met an islander in the streets who was complaining to me about the guards' behavior.
Really?
It would seem that patrols have confiscated the goods he was hoping to sell several times.
Oh, I see. Indeed, I've been told about this man. The problem, Your Excellency, is that our orders are strict. Merchants who do not have a patent ratified by the minister cannot sell their goods in the street. And since your islander doesn't have one, I doubt he even knows what it is, my men have no choice but to confiscate his knickknacks.
I see. Thanks for clarifying that. I'll talk to the minister.
Is there anything else?
Okay, so now we gotta go talk to the minister to obtain the patent. He is in the same building as Constantine, so we'll run up this big ass staircase right here. Gotta go through the other side. So pretty much all this guy is doing is trying to make a living, trade with some of the new people,
I need a bit of practice.
and of course we're making it difficult for him because he doesn't have the right paperwork and all that kind of stuff. You know, when you go to start a business, you need to get insurance. You need to be able to pay the taxes that is required. You need to set up all this BS that no one should need to care about. Well, I guess insurance is kind of important, but depending on who you are. But it's BS. This guy's just trying to make a simple living for himself and his village. Trying to sell his goods. We're giving him a hard time. Also, at this point, I'm getting kind of distracted by the other icons on the map. I have not been in New Serene long enough to know where the hell I'm going. But the minister's on the first floor, just on the left side in this building. I mean, obviously you don't need me to tell you that. You can just follow the icons. That's probably usually self-explanatory. He's locked himself away back here in the back of the room. Here he is.
Minister.
Your Excellency, it is always an honor. How may I serve you?
I would like to talk to you about an islander who's trying to set up shop in our city. Since he doesn't have a patent, his wares get confiscated as soon as he receives them.
And you want me to provide him with the said patent? I would be delighted to show you the procedure to follow so that we may study his request. You'll understand that we cannot give an authorization without having determined the value of the goods beforehand. We must determine the tax rate according to this value, determine the best emplacement for this business. In short, these things take time. A lot of time.
I'm certain that my cousin will be delighted to hear that our relations with the natives are progressing in a significant way. And he will probably be very grateful to the minister who helped their first merchant to set up shop in our city.
Indeed.
Of course, when you make it like that, you can bypass some things.
Establishing good relations with the natives. We could accelerate things by leaving some formalities for later.
I would think so too.
Very well. In that case,
Also, this guy likes to talk a
will
lot.
allow your protege to legally pursue his activity in the city. You should give him this copy. The other one will be kept in the archives. However, one of my representatives will visit his stall for the estimation and to determine the tax rate in accordance with the...
Thanks a lot, Minister. Looking forward to seeing you again.
We just cut him off and we're like, we don't have time for this bullshit.
What exactly is your role here?
I am tasked with advising Governor Constantine about business matters, and I make sure that all business contracts are established properly and are favorable to us. I am responsible for setting taxes on goods based on their value, among other things. It is an exciting job that requires the utmost care. Would you like anything else?
That'll be all.
Goodbye, Your Excellency.
Alright, so let's run back to the merchant. And of course, these missions aren't as easy as they should be. Or simple, I should say. So, let's go ahead and take care of this. And see what other daunting task we have to do for the native merchant. Now, granted, I would cut right to him, but he's literally right around the corner. Once I understood where he was, I was like, oh, I could probably save some time.
You came back. Something terrible happened.
What is it? I was just bringing you the patent you needed to set up shop.
The Bud Irony came back, and they took my cousin away. He came to bring us animal pelts and new objects from the village. But the warriors came back. They took everything he was bringing me. And they also took him. Oh, I don't know what they will do with him. Please, bring him back to me.
I don't see why they would have arrested your cousin, but I'll try to find out.
Now I have to go back to the quartermaster for the coin guard. Once again, feeling lost. Like I've never been here before. Alright, let's go talk to this guy and figure out what's going on with the guy's cousin.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
I've come to see you again to talk about the Islander merchant. I managed to obtain a license for him, but he informed me that while I was taking care of this, his cousin, who was making a delivery for him, was arrested.
I'm sorry, Your Excellency. Especially considering you've managed to obtain an official authorization for him. I'm afraid my men ran out of patience when they saw this hunter making deliveries for the merchant again. They wanted to confiscate his cargo, but the lad resisted, and he was thrown in jail for disorderly conduct. If you want to set him free, that's where you must go. Sorry, again, Your Excellency. I should have known you'd managed to obtain the necessary license for your protege and told the patrol. Is there anything else?
No, thank you.
Okay, so let's go down here, talk to the... I guess the head of the jail? I'm not really sure what this guy's title is, but... seems like an asshole. From first... impressions. God, I can't think of my words.
Hello. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a prisoner. A native who should have been brought here recently.
You're a bit late. He was sent to fight in the arena.
In the arena? So this man was judged? Who pronounced the sentence?
Whoa there! Do you really think that we would organize a proper trial for a savage? He attacked some guards. He's lucky he wasn't gunned down right there and then. At least in the arena, he has a chance of survival since apparently he's a hunter.
This man was only defending the goods he was bringing to his cousin, and now he has to fight for his life.
I have no hand in this. I'm not the one who made this decision. They brought him here, and then they took him away, that's all.
What did you do with the goods he had with him?
They got confiscated, put in the storeroom, like all the rest. Anything else?
I must leave you.
Alright, so let's get these guys' goods. And I don't know how we do it, but we fit all those sacks in our pocket. It's amazing how big those pockets in our coats really are. And there's nothing else in here, so you can just exit out of this little jail cell. Now we have to go... And this actually gets confusing because... So the quartermaster where we just were and the inn are both connected. So to get downstairs to the coin arena, you need to go through the inn way, or make your way to the inn, and you have to go on the right side downstairs in the back.
This part of the establishment
And apparently you got to pay an entry fee. It's like a UFC fight with wild animals and a... It's like Gladiator. There you go. $25, 25 coin. That's a hefty... It's a hefty fee.
Have you as a regular customer, Your Excellency? Have fun.
You think being part of a royal bloodline would let you get free entry in these kind of things, but I guess not. Okay, so here we are, coin arena. Gotta go talk to this guy. Here's the gladiator ring.
Good day, and welcome to the arena. Is this your first time?
It is.
Excellent. The crowd just loves to see new faces. So, are you ready to rise to the challenge? Or would you like a little reminder of the rules?
So he asks if this is your first time, you say yes, and then he thinks you know the rules. Don't really know what led him to think you understand what's going on here.
Could you explain the rules again?
Certainly. Regular combats take place in groups. 2 of your companions will fight at your side. In order to become a champion, you'll need to win the 5 challenges that become more and more difficult. Each challenge is broken down into 3 rounds. You can take a breather in between each one. But if you give up on a challenge, you'll need to start all over again from the beginning. Once the challenge has been completed, you can fight any of the rounds you've already won again, just for the fun of it.
I wish to fight alongside the island hunter that was captured.
Really? You'd have to go in alone. Your friends will need to stay in the stands. Are you sure that this prisoner is worth risking your life for?
It's for the good cause of good.
This man has been the victim of terrible injustice. I cannot stand aside without doing anything.
Oh, that's extremely noble of you. But it's just the sort of crazy idea that the crowd loves. I have to warn you, though. If you want to fight now, you will lose your bonus in the running challenges. So, what'll it be?
I really don't know what the bonuses are, but... Fight now.
Justice cannot wait. I'm ready to fight.
Excellent. In that case, the arena awaits you.
Okay, so... Your fight is one bandit along with these 2 rhino-looking, like, creatures. I don't know what they're called. Actually, they look more like buffalo, I think. Anyway, this is my second time doing it. The first time, I got absolutely thrashed. It wasn't great. Then I was like, maybe I should just shoot them consistently and all the time. And that seemed to work a little bit more. These guys do a number on your health, though, at the beginning. I mean, he hit me there and took my health almost halfway down with just 1 hit, so... And this is where I almost died. I had to back up and take a potion. But these buffalo... That's what I'm going to call them for right now, because I forget what the name is. They're no joke. But this is where the gun comes in handy. Just keep your distance and just shoot the hell out of them.
What a show! You've won the affections of the crowd. And when the crowd makes a decision, it gets what it wants. You're free, prisoner.
I owe you my life, Onol Manawi. Blessed be the winds that have blown you to my side. By what name should I address you?
My name is Desadeh. In fact, It's your cousin the merchant that sent me. Follow me. Let's go and find him.
Ah, on Olmenawi. I'm glad to see you again.
I got your cousin.
Ben, I'm so glad to see you alive.
Then you must thank this Onol Manawi. He fought to save me.
Thank you. May the grass always be soft beneath your feet.
Don't mention it.
These guys have a
I
lot
also
of
brought
nature
back your goods.
analogies, and I don't know if I should be bothered by it or just be like, oh, okay.
We owe you a lot. You should go see Ulan, the chief of Vignamri, my village. He wants to be friends with the Renaigse. Since you are a legate, you could talk to him.
Okay, so this is where we get to start using the map and fast travel, which comes in super handy eventually. We gotta talk to Ulan, who I think is on the right side of the map. There we go, zoom out, and he's down there onto the right. Let's go through here. We're gonna get caught by some bandits, and you'll find this quite a bit. Fast traveling, they'll just randomly be walking around the world. And some of these guys can be a real pain. This group of bandits in particular aren't too bad. At this point, we haven't really gotten into a big fight as what this is, so we're still learning the combat with the big group. Got shot right in the face there. Usually also to help you in these kind of situations when you start getting the higher groups of combat, I would always try to take out the people with magic or firearms first, because they are actually, in my opinion, the most deadly, because you can't really dodge it if you don't see it. You get preoccupied with other people in combat, you don't notice a shot being fired off or magic coming at your way. Really a good idea to take away the long distance people first. But if you're better at doing it a different way, and do it your way. But that's just what I'm figuring out here at the beginning. Alright, so we're at Ulan's little village slash tribe. And we're going to go have a whole conversation with him that will lead us into our next mission. So enjoy this, like, 5-minute conversation. I guess it's more like 2. Yeah, it's not that long. But I gotta loot everything first. And I think we're good. Okay, here we go.
I am Ulan, chief of the village of Vignamri. You have a peculiar face, and it looks familiar. I didn't know that people from the continent could bear the mark of the Onol Manawi. To what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
Tell me about your clan.
We are called the Seaside Nemes, the Bone Blowers, because it is in our tradition to sculpt Moramil bones. These creatures are the great kings of the sea. The whole island knows of our artisans. We trade with other clans a lot. And we also trade with the Renaigse, of course. Anything else?
What can you tell me about your village?
Vignamri means the king's bones. It is a very ancient village. It used to be one of the largest on this island, before the people of the sea tried to take Tir Fredi from us. Some battles took place very close to here. Legend has it that this is the place where the first Guardian fell, and that this is the reason why our village was given its name. After the battles came the abductions and the ransacking. People used to disappear frequently. We were taught to be cursed. But I changed all of that, and I gave our clan its prosperity back. Anything else?
What do you think of people from the continent?
Many of our people would love for all the Renaigse to leave, but I would not. It is thanks to them that I was able to breathe new life into Vignamri. They have a lot to teach us. The lions have powerful weapons and very effective potions. The Lugaid Blau, your people, offer us very beautiful things in exchange for our pieces of art.
Lugaid Blau. Is this what you call the congregation?
It means yellow eyes, because there seem to be round yellow eyes on your flags.
They're coins. And what does Teleme offer you?
The men of the sun seldom come here, but their magic is powerful, and so different from ours. I wish my brothers would understand how much we would benefit from an alliance with you, from making peace. Anything else?
I met a member of your clan in New Serene, a merchant.
Oh, so you are the strange Anal Manawi who helped and saved our hunter. I am very grateful to you. May the trees along your path always bear fruit. I knew the Renaigse could be good. And you proved to everyone that I was right. You are someone that the kings of the Renaigse respect and listen to, are you not?
As the legate of the congregation, it is true that I can talk to all the governors of this island.
That is what I thought. I need your help to talk to the leader of the great city of Hikmet.
About what?
I want to meet him to offer a peace treaty between his clan and mine. The Sisagnameis. Many kings want to chase the Renaigse away from the island, especially the kings of Hikmet. But I know we could learn many things from them, and we could arrange a great deal.
I see. I can indeed talk to the governor about your desire to make peace.
If you do talk to him, can you also tell him that one of my clansmen has come to trade with his town? I sent him some time ago, but I was told that the soldiers did not let him in. He fears for his life, because some other clans do not look favorably on exchanges with the Renaigse. He could be attacked at any moment, alone on the road.
Very well. I will make sure that he obtains permission to enter.